Hello everyone, how you doing? You alright? This is a little video I made. It's called How to Pull and Herd in City of Heroes. Um, Not very good at making videos really. I just kind of bung a bunch of clips together and I'm doing a voiceover now, doing it live and doing it in one take. I don't even care if it's not very good, you know? I don't even care. Anyway, this is how you do it. So, in the game City of Heroes or Villains, the first thing you need to do is number one, you've got to make some of the bad guys angry. You can do that with a taunt, an attack, like a debuff toggle thingy. You can do it with almost anything really, except Fire of Rain. Don't use that. That's a terrible idea. And then after you've made them angry, second thing you've got to do is you've got to break line of sight. So you just hide behind something, hide behind a wall. You can hide behind the smallest little things, really, as long as they can't see you. And then you got to resist the urge to peek. Don't peek. Just stay hidden, and they'll all come over to you. And when they're all over next to you, they're all really close to each other. So all of your AOEs and all of your debuffs and all that sort of stuff, you'll get maximum value from them. You kill everything quicker. It's fun. It's fun. You should try it. You should try it. So here's the first clip, along with some jazz. This is a classic room of doom. There's far too many baddies in here. There's just me and my little mate. It's only two of us. I taunt them whilst running backwards. So when I taunt them, I'm already out of their line of sight. And a little group of them, they come over. They come over to see what's going on. Me and my little mate, we killed all of them. The important thing is the rest of the room, they haven't noticed us yet because they're stupid. I don't know, blind or something. I don't know. But anyway, these guys will die. The room's now got less baddies in it. We'll probably pull again another couple of times. Oh, here's an example of someone else doing it. This is more of a herd. See, I'm being a good boy. I'm staying back. I'm staying out of line of sight. I'm being a good little boy. Here he comes. So he's kind of herded up the room. They were all spread around. That would have taken ages to kill them. We want them all in one place, so I can hit them with my really subtle abilities. And then we just, basically all of the AoEs hit all of them, and they die much quicker than if we were doing it one by one around the room. Plus, it's just fun. It's just fun, isn't it? A bit of fun. It's just a little bit of fun, isn't it? A little bit of fun. Right, next up. Oh, this is a little technique. I'm actually going to trademark this. It's called the peekaboo. Jump up. Woohoo! Do a little taunt in midair. Yeah, and they all come over. I hate Nemesis so much. I hate him so much. I hate him so goddamn much. But now they're all next to each other. Now we can kill them really easily. Or easier than we would have been if they were all spread apart. So yeah, they all die. Next up, we've got a room full of people, and I'll do a little sort of jump away, and I taunt in midair, and I land behind this little pillar. Even a little pillar like this, it'll work with. So now all those guys who are all spread apart, they're all right next to each other, and me and my mate, we can just kill them all. I mean, if I'm honest with you, we could have just turned the difficulty down, but we like playing like this. It's fun. You just herd them up, kill them, and you just go to bed with a contented smile on your face. Yeah. So what's up next? Here we are. Here's a good example of what I'd consider a classic pull. My mate here he's just hit that single guy with a fireball to pull him away from the rest of the group, because in that group is an arch villain. I intercept with a taunt, so now that guy hates me instead, and he dies anyway. It's irrelevant. Anyway, the point is now when we fight that arch villain there, he's got one less little dude around him. This is just an example of how you can also do it with fly. I think most of the examples up to now have been combat jump-in based. This time I'll show you that you can fly away from a group of enemies, taunt, cancel fly, and then your momentum will take you away. So I go back, I taunt, I turn off fly, my momentum carries me around the corner, where all the enemies, they all stack up next to me, they all get polluted by my stink. My AoEs do more damage because it hits more of them. They all die. I get experience points. That means I'm then better at killing things. Oh, here's the same guy. He's so majestic. He's a bird person. He's a bird, but he's also a person. It's beautiful. This is the same principle, but I'm doing it forwards. So instead of bringing them back to where I started from, I just fly through them, making them all angry with my stink. And then they go, oh, I hate this guy, let's go get him. And you just have to be a bit patient, just keep waiting until they've all stacked up. There they are. And now we can kill them all. We kill them all with our AoEs, or it's just me on my own here. Didn't have any friends, actually, when I was playing this time. It's alright though, I was still happy. I quite like my own company. Here's an example of how to pull with like a debuff toggle. This guy's a radiation corruptor. You just drop the toggle, and just do some mad parkour skills off of things, and then they go, oh, what's all this? Oh, this stuff's making me feel ill. Let's go and find out the source of this. And then here they are. They're all next to each other now, and my little mate there, he's smashing them up. Some of those NPCs are smashing them up. Same principle with a debuff toggle. This time it's a big open room. I just jump across him, in front of him, drop the toggle in midair, and when I land, I'm already around the corner. And here they come. Because they're all grouped up, my little matey there, look, he gets an AoE crit. Look at that, they died so quickly. We're so good at this game. We should be really proud of ourselves, actually. I must remember to tell him how much I value him as a friend. I'll do that after I've finished recording this. What's this one next? Oh, this is cool. Yeah, you can just drop a toggle as you run past the doorway. Just drop the debuff toggle on them, and then they all come a-running. There we go. So the AoEs now, when he eventually decides to attack, I think he's being a bit shy. Yeah, they all got killed. Oh, this clip actually has nothing to do with pulling. I just thought it was really cool. So look at this. Look. My mate, he knocks him over, and then I shoot him in the head. That's cool, isn't it? That is cool. You got to admit that's cool. Oh, this was me playing with a bunch of randoms. You see that guy in the t-shirt and ponytail there and the blue jeans? He was role-playing as a guy who likes to die all the time. And he kept just standing in front of huge groups of enemies using his AoE to start the fight. And he kept dying all the time. And so basically this is an example of what not to do. This mission was pretty hard for this team. We kept wiping, actually apart from me, I'm really good at running away. I was trying to advise caution. I was trying to say, look, let's just take it slower. Let's pull the mobs to corners, make it easier. Because look how long it's taken us to kill these guys, because they're all so far apart, and we could maximise our AoEs if they were next to each other. That's what I'm saying. All right, that's all I'm saying. Calm down. Here's another example of, see that same guy again. He's role playing again. He does his AoE and then stands there. I think the tank has gone. The tank is like not even at his keyboard. So I try and help him. I think I hold the boss. And at this point, I think you'll notice that guy dies. Or pretty soon he dies anyway. Yeah, he died. He was doing that a lot. It's part of his roleplay repertoire. I foolishly jump in and take a bit too much aggro myself. At which point, I just want to point out that there's no shame in running away. If you've got too much aggro, just run away until you've broken line of sight. Again, that's what it comes down to. Just break line of sight. But if they can't see you, they can't. That's not even a saying. Just forget that. Here I am. So just to show you, it's not just me complaining. This is how I would actually pull these guys. So I do a lovely little combat jump and shoot, and I'm around the corner. That's a lovely little pull. They'll all get stacked up on the corner. If only my team weren't standing there, ruining everything. This is why I don't play that often with other people, really, to be honest with you. Just me and my mate. It's a lonely existence, but we're happy. This is my one of my characters I really like. He likes to have them really close to each other. The enemies have to be really close because he relies on draining their endurance entirely, so they can't act. In this case, they're not close enough together for my liking, so I do the little peekaboo with an AoE. There you go, smash. They hated that. Look, and they all come run over, and look at that, they're really close together now, so I can go in and I can do my endurance drains, and then hiya, endurance drain, hiya, another one, and then they all die. and they can't do anything. Even the ones that didn't die can't do anything because they haven't got any endurance. They can't even shoot their own guns. They're so tired. Oh, this is a unique character I came up with called I called him One Punch Man. But due to game engine limitations, he actually quite often needs more than one punch to kill an enemy. Still, anyway, this goes really well for me. This definitely, I just kill them all. I kill them all, and I'm the best at this game. This is an example of how it can work at low levels too. It's not just a high level thing. This is a level 3 Dominator. So I just hide behind the door, so they all line up, and then I hit 3 of them with Sands of Mu. You can't ask for better value than that from Sands of Mu. Yeah, so there, just to show you can do it at low levels too. In fact, it's probably better to do it at low levels. Probably more important at low levels. Here's an example of someone else doing it. So these guys, we could just steamroll them, but they're a bit too far apart. We like to be able to kill them all with like a handful of AoEs, so we get them really close together. I drop everything on them. I do all my stompy stuff, all my subtle powers, all that sort of stuff. Yeah. I don't know what happened to the sound there. If that comes out in the final video, I guess you're just gonna have to live with it, because I ain't doing this again. It's already taken ages. That's how you do it. That's how you pull on your herd. You make them angry. You break line of sight. It's really all about that second bit. If they can't see you, but they're a bit angry with you, they sort of remember that you're out, that they hate you, and then they go, "Oh, you went around that corner. Let's all go around there and stand really close to each other," and then you can kill them all. And you kill them all really quickly because you've got your AoE attacks and stuff, and they die quicker, and it's just fun. You know, if you're struggling on a harder mission, try a little herd, try a little pull. You don't have to. It's up to you. It's your life. Can't tell you what to do. So I just thought it might be useful because some people don't seem to know about this, even though it's quite obvious. Oh well, anyway, thanks for watching. Love ya. Goodbye.